Hello and welcome men to this short webinar on Balanitis and Balanoposthitis. Two big words, but what do they mean? Just why a few more people are joining us now, I'll tell you a little bit about me. My name's Joe Johnson and I've been working with natural remedies for over 25 years. And in that 25 years, I've helped tens of thousands of men with these two conditions, Balanitis and Balanoposthitis. So, yeah, can you see there's plenty joining us now. So this is going to be a short webinar because in actual terms, what we're going to look at what these two conditions are. They're essentially as good as the same. And then we're going to look at how you can treat it, several different ways how to treat it, and just as importantly I'm going to show you how to stop it coming back, because you know it's very easy to go to the doctors and get some antibiotics. It will get rid of it, but it'll come back. So you've got to address what caused it in the first place, and that's really what this short webinar is about. Okay, so as you look out into nature, you go in a forest, there are no labels on the trees telling you all the different names of the trees. Yeah? Nature doesn't give all these names, it just gets on with it. So, we're not going to bother with the fancy names here. We're going to look at the symptoms. Balanitis or Balanoposthitis, what does it mean? So you've got a penis. Now, if you're in the States, most men in the States are circumcised, so if you're circumcised, you tend not to have this condition. Balanitis, not always, but tends to occur on men's penises who haven't been circumcised. So you've got a penis and you've got a sheath of skin around the end. Say that again, you've got a penis and you've got a sheath of skin around the end called the foreskin. Now, this is where it gets interesting. At some point, people with Balanitis or Balanoposthitis, the end of the penis, and especially that area underneath the foreskin, and the foreskin itself becomes inflamed. What I mean, it swells up and it's sore and it's red and it's very painful, very embarrassing, and you don't know what to do about it. I know, I've had it myself, and it's very simple and easy to get rid of. So, what can you do? Well, first, what most men do, they can go to the drug counter or the chemist, and there are certain antifungal creams available, or antibiotic creams available. And you can apply them and they will give you some relief. Give you relief, it'll stop the severe itching, it'll stop the inflammation, but it will not get rid of it. And if you've tried that already, you know already that these creams, the over-the-counter creams, do not work. Okay, so you think, so you bite the bullet, off you go to the doctors, and you say, "Doctor, it's like this, I've got an infection on the end of my penis." And he says, "Well, have you been sexually active? Have you met a new partner?" And if the answer is no, then he'll just look at it straight away. If the answer is yes, well, they say, well, it might be a sexually transmitted disease. You're better off going down to the clinic. A sexually transmitted disease clinic. Now, if that is the case, then you're going to have to go because you want to get it treated. It might not be Balanitis or Balanoposthitis. It might be something else. But assuming, you know, not too many things in your life have changed and the end of your penis and the foreskin's all swollen, red and inflamed, and it's sore and it's interfering with your sex life in whatever form that takes. So you think, what can you do to treat it? Well, you can treat it by understanding what's happening. So if you do go to the doctors, your doctor will most likely have a look and say, "No problem. Here is maybe metronidazole or something like that, an antibiotic, and it will work." I don't know if you can see that. Let me have a look at what you're looking at here. So picture the penis here and the foreskin on the end of it. Anyway, that's where the inflammation, right on the end of your penis is where the infection is taking place. And yet they give you these drugs to put in your mouth, the opposite end of your body. Now what happens is this. These things called anti, which means against, bio, life, so these kill all forms of life. So they will kill all the small bacteria, yeast, molds, fungus, right throughout your body. There you go. Take it, and it damages your immune system. But it will kill off the bacteria. And you think, well, I'm prepared to have my immune system damaged, you know, to get rid of this painful condition on my penis. But I'm telling you, it's the other way around. The reason you have got Balanitis or Balanoposthitis is because right now your immune system is weak and it's allowed fungus or bacteria to start breeding on the end of your penis. Because the end of your penis, especially with the foreskin, this is why the foreskin is important. The foreskin, underneath there, it's warm, it's damp, there's plenty of food, there's no predators around, these funguses and bacteria, it's a perfect breeding ground. Now it's the job of your immune system to get rid of these parasites. Because I'm saying to you, and you know it's true, that you haven't had this condition for 99% of your life. Your body looks after itself, because all men and women, we are covered in bacteria, yeast, molds, fungus, you name it, we're covered in it. And it's not a problem, because your immune system will defend you. It's only when your immune system has a slight weakness, it could be that you're stressed, you're anxious, you're overworked, you're worried about something, maybe your diet isn't what it could be, maybe you haven't exercised recently. It's something that's caused a weakness in your immune system. So, if you do take the antibiotics, yes, it will work for a few weeks. You've killed off all the bad parasites on your body, but you've also killed off the good parasites that you need in your body, in your guts. You need all this bacteria and the yeast and the molds and the fungus to be healthy. And you've just killed them off. So what do you think? Do you think you're going to get Balanitis quickly? Or Balanoposthitis, all these fancy terms? Do you think with a even weakened an immune system that's even more damaged, do you think it's going to come back? Of course it is. And if you've already been to the doctors and tried the antibiotics and tried the different drugs, then that's probably why you're watching this webinar. Because you know, with the very best of intentions, you have made the situation now worse. So what can you do? It's very, very simple. I've been working 25 years with men with this condition, and they are stunned at how easy it is to get rid of it and to stop it from coming back. What we did was, we did research into the antimicrobial and antifungal effects of very powerful plant extracts. So we found out which natural plant extracts in nature, and your penis and the end of your penis is a part of nature. Your immune system is a part of nature. So we went to nature and we found out which plant extracts will kill off the bacteria, the yeast and the mold on the end of the penis, and then just gently apply it. It doesn't go into the rest of your immune system. It doesn't go into the rest of the immune system. So we've simply put the plant extract in this bottle, and we've mixed it so that it's not too strong, so it will not damage this very, very delicate skin on your penis. And you simply it's just a simple, silky, clear, doesn't smell, and it's an oil. You apply it to the skin underneath your foreskin, all the tip of your penis, wherever there is inflammation on your penis and on the foreskin. It instantly provides relief. It'll reduce the inflammation, reduce the itching, stop the redness within a couple of hours. In fact, if you just apply it to the normal skin of your penis, it actually makes your penis, makes the skin look really healthy. But more importantly than that, it instantly kills off the bacteria, the yeast and the molds on contact. That's just one part of it. Now, remember, but what about the immune system? We may not be damaging your immune system, but can we help your immune system? Can we help you, your body, to start looking after itself? And yes, we can. So the easiest thing to do first is to use homeopathic remedies. Now, there are many thousands of homeopathic remedies, and we've researched many of them. We've worked with homeopaths, and we've took 4 homeopathic remedies that are specifically designed to get rid of the infection on the end of your penis. They'll get rid of the infection on the end of your penis. Plus, they will stimulate, these homeopathic remedies stimulate your immune system. I'll say that again. This will get rid of the infection on the end of your penis. It'll be gone in 2 days. That's it, because it kills it on contact. Just use it 3 times a day and once at bedtime. Now, dissolved in this is 4 homeopathic remedies, which will not only help to get rid of the infection, but its prime job is to stimulate your immune system so that your immune system will stop the fungus and the bacteria from coming back. And that's it. Now, on my homeopathy and plant extracts, it's a big subject. So on the link below this video, you can have a look on the website. You can get the remedy from us, and we'll send it out to you today. Free shipping worldwide. If you're in the States, if you're in the UK, Australia, it's okay. We've got clients around the globe. We can get it sent out to you today. But there's a bigger, so that's how simple it is to get rid of it. But there's more that you can do, because if you've got a weakened immune system, something's causing it. We can stimulate your immune system to protect you. Use that remedy once a week, whether you've got Balanitis or whatever it is, it won't come back. So when your penis is clear and shiny and healthy, use the remedy once a week, that's it. But what about your immune system? Now, I'm not lecturing you, I'm just saying, hey, you can have more enjoyment out of life. You can feel healthier, you can breathe, you can move, you'll have more energy. That's the biggest thing. So there's about 3 or 4 things that you can do to boost your immune system. Dead simple, dead simple. The first thing, stop putting as much refined food in your mouth. And what I mean by refined food, say cookies, candy, chocolate, biscuits, crisps, chips, all these kind of, if you go in a supermarket, you go in the big stores, and you'll see almost all the food has been made by somebody else. And what they did, they got the ingredients, and the ingredients might be fine, the fresh ingredients, but then they started adding chemicals to it. Chemicals. Now, if I said to you, here, take this, just eat that, then you'll say, oh, hang on a minute, Joe, what's in it? I say, I'm not telling you. You wouldn't do it. You've got more sense, and yet you're doing it every day right now, because most of these chemicals did not even exist 20 years ago. I'll say that again. Most in your food, have a look at the ingredients. There's tons, hundreds of ingredients that did not exist 20 years ago. And men and women around the world, their immune system is getting shot at. There's all kinds of diseases, fatigue syndrome, people being exhausted, even worse things like cancers and stuff like that. And it's these chemicals, the main cause of it. So try to reduce, just have a look what's in your food, and try to take a little bit of fresh food, fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, just once a day. If you can do it more, good for you. Drink fresh water. Drink fresh water. If you can, drink filtered water. If you can. Just them two, just the water and the food will dramatically help the energy you're feeling in your body. You know, most guys look after their cars better than their own bodies. They look after the cars, they clean it inside and out, and they get it valeted, and they put good quality oil in it and all that, and then they put crap in their mouth. So I'm inviting you just to reduce the amount of crap, eat some fresh food, clean water. It'll really stimulate your immune system. The second thing is, one of the major causes of A weakened immune system is stress and anxiety. You know, as men, we're supposed to be he-men. We're supposed to cope with life. We're supposed to get on with it. You look on YouTube, all these motivational videos and these big, muscly guys going, yeah, like that's how you're supposed to be. When the truth of it is, almost all of us are struggling. Even these macho men, they burn out. They burn out. And the burnout starts on the subtle levels of your life. The subtle levels. You start to lose your energy. You start to lose your faith. You start to lose what you believe in and your hopes and your dreams, and it weighs heavy on you. We turn to drink or drugs, or we just stop being enthusiastic about life, because the weight of the inauthenticity of our lives gets to us, and we start to suffer. And it could be Balanitis at one end, it could be a yeast infection, it could be sinus infections. The immune system gets weak. So I'm suggesting to you, that'll get rid of your Balanitis and your Balanoposthitis. It will. But there's a more powerful thing at play here. It's your responsibility now. The responsibility for your health is not with the doctor, and it's not with anybody on the internet. It's down to you. This today, in this moment right now, you're in charge of your life. And I know we have to do things in life to make money. And more often than not, we don't want to do it. We don't. Me and you. And people say, oh, well, you know, do what you love. How many people do what they love? Most people don't. And even to do the things you love, you still have to do things you don't want to do. And very often we spend our lives doing things we don't want to do, and it takes the spirit out of our lives. And as it takes the spirit out and takes your passion away, you get stressed, worn out, even depressed. And you get infections in your penis, you get yeast infections in your backside, you get all kinds of infections in your eyes, in your ears, you can get psoriasis, all kinds of things, arthritis, just from losing the clarity and passion for your life. And I'm saying, I'm saying to you, man to man, very easy to get rid of the problem on the end of your penis, very easy. But why not, starting today, you think, you know what, I'm going to boost my immune system, I'm going to boost my life. And it's a journey. You don't have to do everything today. You don't have to do everything today. But it might be you need to improve your relationships with other people. It might be you need to improve your relationships with work colleagues, or get a new job, or get a new partner. Or there's things that need to be said, conversations that need to take place. But ultimately, your biggest relationship that you need to work on is your relationship with yourself. Because I'm telling you now, I've been helping people for 25 years. It's not just Balanitis or Balanoposthitis. If it's not that, it's something else. Because this is a reflection. The infection in your penis is a reflection of what's going on in your life. So, as an act of love, you can start to treat yourself. Not just with an infection on your penis, not just with starting in a small way, just to have a glass of water that's clean and pure, not just with fresh fruit and veg. What about just sitting down? You may be a religious man, you might not. Everybody's different. But look at around us. It's an amazing, incredible world. I didn't create myself. Even if you're a scientist, you can look at something, you can look at yourself and you think, well, I don't know what I am, but I know I did not create this. Everything in nature is created. We're a mystery to ourselves. We don't know where we came from. But you can start to enjoy this mystery and explore this mystery. And it's exploring yourself. Exploring yourself. Now, whether you believe in Mother Nature or you believe in God or whatever it is you believe in, you can still sit down and marvel and wonder and be grateful for this amazing life you've got. You can do that through prayer or meditation, just sitting still and breathing gently. And appreciating your body. Doesn't matter what condition your body's in, you can change it. There's one other thing here that's reminding me. You might have an infection on your penis today. That'll be gone next week. But what about this combination of physical, mental and emotional and spiritual connections here? How can you enjoy life more? How can you make the most of this opportunity? You're here once, as far as we know, you're here once. How can you make the most of it? So, apart from stop poisoning yourself and getting rid of the parasites, do this. Every single day, get out of breath. Now, I don't mean go and gasp like a fish out of water. I don't mean that. We're all in different states of health. What you can do is this. If you're in a chair, imagine if you were crippled, you're bound in a chair, you can start doing this. Or even if you can't move your arms, you can start tensing your muscles. Tense, get your muscles working. If you can get up out the chair and start to walk 50 yards and work up to 100 yards. Just walk, then walk faster and get out of breath. And the reason that is so important to you is because as you are breathing, it's a pump. The breath is a pump and it's pumping. Not only is it pumping fresh oxygen into your life, it's getting the toxins out. And then what if you could start to just run for 20 yards? Or the equivalent, whatever for you. If you're a very old person, you can walk fast. You can do whatever you have to do. You can soon walk, run. You can soon, the transformation of this oxygen, of this energy, as you're accepting life more into you, it'll make you healthier. It'll boost your immune system. You'll only need to use this once a week just to keep on top of things. And as a matter of interest, I'm saying this. If you've got Balanitis or Balanoposthitis, many men then go on to develop between the legs and around the backside a yeast infection. Just put a few drops of this on, it will kill it. If you're a large person, you can tend to get an infection under the arms or just under the breast here. You can massage this stuff in and it'll kill it all off. But keep exercising. Start to enjoy your life. Start to appreciate your life. You be the authority in your life, the captain of your ship. It's easy to get rid of an infection on the penis. And it's easy to stop it coming back. But where's this going to end? Why stop there? If you can get rid of that, what else can you do? Would you like to change your thoughts? Would you like to change your job? Would you like to have more love in your life? Would you like to change the way you relate to other people? See, there's no end to this, because if you can get the authority, stop giving your authority to the doctor or the drugstore, start to explore. There's millions of excellent doctors on YouTube who can tell you all about chiropractic or naturopathy or homeopathy or herbalism. You can just have a look and take it as leave it. But you can have a bit of this and a bit of that and a bit of this. But don't believe everything everybody tells you. I was watching a video last night and a guy was saying, young guy, that success is all about, getting the money, growing the business. And you could see he hasn't been challenged with health yet. And yet none of us get away with it. You will be challenged with your health, and these challenges can be very severe. And then the importance of money is to only buy you the best treatment. But what is the best treatment? Very often the best treatments can kill you. Have a look. The best treatment. They'll say, well, for these drugs it's $20,000. And you think, well, what's the side effects of those drugs? Well, the side effects, well, yeah, it'll kill you eventually. But if you can educate yourself now, educate yourself. It's easy to get rid of a penis infection, but what about feeling full of energy? What about feeling full of love? What about helping your family? What about helping your partner? What about helping your friends? What about being a good neighbour or a good person in society? It's all up to you. So, you know, I know all this is a far stretch from getting rid of balanitis. Well, getting rid of balanitis is easy. But the whole system is set up that you do not help yourself. So it will come back. Then you can buy some more of these. The doctor gets paid. The drug companies get paid. Everybody's happy. Except you. So now's the time to educate yourself. So first, congratulate yourself. And remember this, it's not your fault that your penis is infected. It's just that you didn't know what was going on. You didn't know that the vast majority of chemicals in food will damage your immune system. They don't tell you that on the TV. That the chemicals in the food are harming you. That some of the materials that they use in the home now, they're making furniture out of toxic materials, plastics out of toxic materials. What about the 5G? There's all kinds of things that are impacting on your health. So I'm inviting you, that's all, to just take your time and start to explore these possibilities. Think, right, well, not only can I get rid of a penis infection, I can help myself to become incredibly healthy. And I can help myself to find a peace inside that I don't need a drug for, and I don't need herbs for, and I don't need homeopathy for. I've just got a natural peace inside. I don't need a pastor or a religious leader for that. I've got my own peace inside. I can live with myself. And once you excuse me, once you can live with yourself, wow, you start to feel better, and that's reflected in your health. Okay, so you can become whatever you want to become. I know this is a far cry from balanitis, but remember, that was simple. Herbal plant extracts, organic, very powerful. You apply it to the penis and the foreskin, it'll go away. This stuff has got 4 homeopathic remedies dissolved in it as well. They will stimulate that natural intelligence in you. And what do I mean by natural intelligence? You have not had a penis infection for 99.9% of your life, have you? So what's been keeping you free of infection? That is what natural intelligence is. Your body knows what to do. It's been keeping you free. You've been covered in parasites all of your life, and yet somehow you didn't get infected. How come? Because your body knows what to do. Just right now, at this moment, it just needs a helping hand. You know, whether it's because of the chemicals in your food or whatever, or the stress in your relationship or whatever, there's something weakening you. So this stuff is going to boost your immune system. But it'll also need to say, hey, why are you here now? Come on, let's start again. Let's start living a more powerful, peaceful life. A healthier life, okay? So, that is the end of this short webinar on balanitis, Balanoposthitis. But I'm sure you can see there's more to it than that. There's more to your life than curing a sore penis and becoming a victim and running on with your life. A lot of people will have left this webinar because I'm too busy, I'm too busy, I'm too busy. And suddenly they're too busy and they have a heart attack, one of the main killers. Or they're too busy, they've got cancer. I wonder how that happened. See the bigger picture. See the bigger picture in your life. Doesn't matter whether it's a sinus infection at the top or balanitis down here. It's all the same. You are a system. You are an intricate, amazing system. And you're in charge of it, you. And you can do it. You can do it. Become educated. Take notes. Change the way you see yourself. You know, exercise. I don't like that word exercise. Go out and move and enjoy yourself and explore the world and say hello to people. Now, most people, even here in the UK, most people, I'd say, when I go for a run, I'm going for a run after this video, I'll say hello to everybody, and half of them don't even bother replying because they're so stressed. It's not personal to me. They're just so stressed, they've got to keep walking. Don't be like that. Say hello to the birds and the bees and everything. Enjoy your life. and it's amazing how healthy you'll start to feel. All right. Now, to get this remedy for balanitis or balanoposthitis, it's simple. Just go on the link below this video. It says urgent here, and it's a discreet packaging. It doesn't say balanitis or penis infection anywhere on this remedy. It doesn't say penis infection anywhere. It doesn't even say balanitis on the bottle. It's a formula, IP4. It's a formula for your, just order the balanitis remedy. It's a discreet packaging. We'll ship it off free to you today. And on the website, there's several links below here. I've given you all the information about the plant extracts used. You can make it yourself if you wish. I'll give you all the information about the homeopathic remedies which we've dissolved into these oils. And you can make it yourself if you wish, or I'll get it sent out to you today. Now, if you're a scientist and you're hopefully still hanging on, I've got a bit of information for you. On my website is a list of the ingredients. And then at the list of ingredients, they are links to the US government's Library of Health. And you click the link and go to the US government, and they will tell you, it'll show you there the scientific papers which prove the ingredients in here will get rid of bacteria, yeast and molds on the end of the penis, and it's proven to work. So it's not just a remedy that I've put together. It's based on real research, and it works. Okay? So I hope I've answered your questions about balanitis, balanoposthitis, anything to do with an itchy penis. This stuff also works for any yeast infection that you've got, be on your penis, red rash on your penis, or on your scrotum, around your backside. It'll even work. Men who get problems with the penis tend to get problems around the body with a yeast infection. It'll get rid of all of that. And that's it. And then once it's all gone, use it once a week while you're getting on and enjoying your life. All right? So thanks very much for sharing your life with me here. I hope I've helped you in one way or another. I really do. I hope I've helped. All right. Bye for now.